My name is Grylls. Now, I'm in the Sierra Nevada mountains. I'm going to show you the skills you need to survive. I'm grinding this piece of cedar into an Indian throwing stick. Native Americans choose cedar because it's one of the hardest woods and makes for a perfect weapon. Smoothing it down like this will make it fast and deadly in the air.
We're ready for some practice. A rabbit or squirrel's not in any great danger at the moment.
If you're luckier than me and you've got a rabbit, you can start a fire without even a flint, using a local technique which I've been shown.
If you look at the branch of this elderberry, this is really long and thin, and this actually gives me a whole nother way of making fire, which I can use later. I'm just scraping this last little bit of shavings out of the inner bark of this cedar, and then I can add to this tinder bundle. And this is a vital bit of a fire. I want to really break this up and get it really light and fluffy, and it's this that I'm eventually going to tip the embers into here to try and get the flame going. But now this is the meat of it, trying to get the ember to spark this. And all I'm using is this little branch that I got off the elderberry bush and this little bit of base wood, and this always requires a certain amount of patience.
To make an ember, friction must heat the elderberry branch to 800 degrees Fahrenheit.
And once it's smoking like this, I need to just keep it going for a couple more goes, and then I'll have a coal. You can see it just coming out of the notch there. Here we go, it's smoking. I'm going to put that straight into the bundle. And here we go, get that in there.
We've got hold of a rabbit, so I can show you how to cook it in the wild.
And all we need to do now is, because the neck's already broken, that comes away all nice in one bit.
But I'm worried about unwelcome guests crashing the barbecue.
This is beginning to cook and smell really good now. But I'm not the only one who's going to be able to smell this. And local black bears in this area can smell this up to 25 miles away. And I've actually got a friend who was out camping in one of these Yosemite valleys who went to sleep, and he had an apple inside his trousers pocket, and he used his trousers as a pillow. And he woke up in the middle of the night with a black bear ripping the trousers out from under his head just to get at the apple. But he was lucky. But it just shows how careful you've got to be when you're cooking, preparing, but more importantly, getting rid of any excess food that you don't use when you go to sleep. This looks done now, and I've just been sitting here drooling over this, but time to try it. Wow.